Hi, and welcome to Chain Reactions, a weekly live stream from Myosin XYZ, the leading global marketing network, and hosted by yours truly, Blake, and my co-host, Polina. Tune in each week as we jam on the latest happenings in the wild and wonderful world of Web3. We're live on Unlonely.app every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, and release the pod every following week on Tuesdays. Now, let's talk Chain Reactions. All right.
We're
live.
Jam.
Let me just jam, y'all. How are you guys doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing well.
Great.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Chain Reactions. Today we have Crypto Bae with us, aka Alexandra. And we'll talk all things crypto marketing. Alexandra led efforts at Cointelegraph for a marketing agency and like an influencer creator hub, right? So would love to, maybe you can introduce yourself briefly to kick off.
Yeah, sure. So, hey everyone, I'm Crypto Bae, also known as Alexandra, also known as Sasha. I have many names. I've been. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm like actually I'm I'm sitting in a Solana villa in Dubai. Like it's been like 2-3 days since Founders Villa 2.0 started, and it's held in Nas House. It's a place called Nas House, but like it goes by Solana Villa in the Web3 space in Dubai, I guess. And there is a cat room here, and I'm sitting in this cat room. There are like 6 or 7 cats, and they're just running around me, and I accidentally moved my head and I disturbed a cat. So at some point, probably you'll see those cats, like, because they're running everywhere.
It's a private villa with cats already in it.
No, like there is just one room with cats. This is like a bunch of private villas with degens, Solana degens from all over the world who came here to build, work, come to workshops for a month. And it's the second time it's been organized, and it's pretty cool. It's like organized by Solana Super Team. And as far as I know, Dubai was the first place with the villa, with the actual villa. Like, I mean, super teams are organizing cool stuff all over the world. It is cool in different ways. But Dubai's signature thing is the villa part, the villa thing. Yeah, so a few ads. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
How many builders are there at the villa now?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That was like a jump scare.
Yeah, they're a bit wild here. These are actually stray cats. They're like, yeah, they're either stray or from shelters. Yeah, I'll catch one and I'll show you. I don't really know how many builders there are right now. I think like around 50 people, like 30 to 50, and there are going to be more, and it's going to last for a whole month. So some people will arrive later, some people will come for the first week and will leave for the next weeks. And also there are such things as day passes. So if you're based in Dubai, like, it does not make much sense for you to live in the villa. You can stay at your own place, but just come to the villa to hang out and co-work and just chill with cats, like I do.
That's cool.
And so about myself, I've been in crypto, like I started my crypto journey in 2018, but it was not like the real start, because I just worked for like 4 months probably in an educational crypto startup, which was founded by one of the co-founders of Decrypt. And basically the project was like pretty similar to what Decrypt is right now. It's just that in 2018, it was not that much needed. I mean, the adoption was not that high. So it eventually stopped, but then evolved into Decrypt, which was super cool. Like, I mean, I was really happy when I saw that the guy I was working with is the co-founder of Decrypt, and I was like, dude, is it the same idea? I was started in 2018, like, and it worked out now. It's amazing. So yeah, I worked there. Then I went back to Moscow and I worked in Web2 marketing for 3 or 4 years. I worked at the BDO agency, and my main client was IKEA. Then I worked at British American Tobacco. I was running their socials in Russia and like brand marketing in general. As you may know, tobacco companies are heavily regulated. Like, I mean, the whole industry is heavily regulated all over the world, but they have huge marketing budgets. they can't really spend them because it's so very regulated. So the only thing we could do was something organic. So organic socials, or we were making short films, like basically music clips, and we would invite like really famous Russian actors there, and that was like probably one of the most fun part of my job. Yeah, then I worked at Adidas for 2 years. I was running Reebok socials in Russia, and I've been full time in crypto since spring 2022. It
What was the
was
entry point? Yeah.
yeah. Well, my entry point was some random crypto startup that never launched, like like many other crypto
It was a
startups.
crazy time.
Yeah, but the good part is that they didn't drug anyone. They just drugged themselves because they've been building for like 2 years and they just never launched. So that they kind of spent their runway and nothing happened.
How do you go 2 years
Um,
without they just pivoted their product like 50 billion times or what?
I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. I feel like there was sort of miscommunication, like constant miscommunication. I'd say like the founders, the CEO, and the tech team were kind of disconnected because the CEO was thinking that we're like launching tomorrow every single time, and then the tech team was like, we need another 6 months.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, like
That's
it was a mess. It was like a total mess, but it helped me get into the space. Like I mean, I had to understand what Twitter is about. I was not really using Twitter before that. Discord. I opened Discord for the first time when I started working there. I used to work with Telegram before, but not like the crypto part of Telegram. So it was a nice entry point, and the stakes were not that high there because they never launched. So it was like a great playground, honestly. And then I came to my first Solana Hacker House. It was Hacker House Barcelona, and it just blew my mind. It was so good, and like honestly, it just happened to be probably one of the best hacker houses. Like I talked to many Solana OGs, and they all agree that that exact Barcelona hacker house just happened to be like really good. There
Wait,
were
which one
so
was
many
that?
cool people. Barcelona Hacker House, July 2022.
Oh, wow. Gee, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I did not know much about Solana at that point. So I was just like talking to random people, and then someone would say, like, oh, this guy is so cool. Like, they're building Camino, or they're building this or that. And I was
Uh,
like, just some crypto person I casually met at this hacker house. So again, like I was a total outsider, so the stakes were not that high. And I think it kind of helped to blend with those people because I like I mean there was no aggravation. I was not scared of talking to them because I had no idea if they were cool or not. Like to me, they were all equal. Yeah, and that's how my real crypto journey started. I think I had to start. Like everyone was asking, "What's your Twitter handle?" There, I was like, "My Twitter handle. I don't actually have a Twitter handle, so I had to start my Twitter. I started my Twitter there, Barcelona Hacker House. Yeah, I still remember this because of that.
you were just did you just brainstorm the name on the spot when somebody asked you about the handle? You were just like, wait.
Yeah, it was just in the middle of the first or the second day, and yeah, I thought it was like, hey, I need to come up with some name, so I came up like with the name
meow.
on spot. We can't chill any tickers here.
I
Exactly.
see. At the end of this stream, they would be all just sitting like next to Alexandra, just like staring
If you
at
just
the
have a
screen. We're
mafia of
gonna have
cats just all behind.
yeah,
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 why
yeah,
not?
yeah.
It'll be good.
No, but that's really fun because you get to experience IRL, like crypto IRL, and the whole vibe of the industry, like from the get go, and got to know a lot of people. For example, I'm in the industry for a few years, but that's my fault. But I haven't been to any like conference, big IRL events, because I mean usually they're like in Dubai or in Asia, and I don't really feel like traveling too much. Brussels was no excuse, basically, like was like, why are you not in Brussels? So definitely on the list to go to more conferences. But I assume you would try to jump on as many as there are. So you were at Breakpoint, at Token, right? You're at the Solana Villa now. Is it just
Yeah,
Solana focused things, or
Yeah, no, like I try to like I
Yes or no?
consider
You got to pick
myself
one.
no, I
Okay.
consider myself like cross chain maxi. I'm not a maxi of
Mm.
any single chain. I'm a Solana cheerleader, but I also like Ethereum. I also like Bitcoin, and my biggest bag is not even on Solana.
Yeah.
And
Where's your
but
biggest
my
bag? If you can disclose,
Bit,
I don't know. Yeah.
Bitcoin,
Yes. Digital gold. I mean, you can't go wrong.
gold?
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I
I
mean,
think.
I wish I had a puppet. They were so down like a few weeks ago.
What
Yeah.
about how do you feel about meme coins?
I lost too much money trading meme coins, so I'm not trading them anymore. But I
Do
trade
you
runes.
okay? Also Bitcoin. So yeah, I mean, I see. But are you holding any meme coins now?
I hold Bonk.
Of
I
course.
hold
You
Solana.
can't be in Solana and not be holding bonk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solana. You just call
yeah.
Solana a meme coin? Don't. Let's not upset the entire crypto Twitter over here.
We were talking about experimenting with like when we started this podcast that every week we
Yeah.
would invest in like a meme token portfolio, right? And
We
then
should do that, honestly.
we were thinking about some like
Trade of the week.
trade of the weeks. So if you were to invest, I'm gonna be shitty now, but like what we were thinking, mother, it was mother, it
I
was
have mother. Yeah, I have like a small bag of mother too.
Mm.
I have Mumu the bull. I have
Momo.
male. I have Alameo on Ethereum. What else?
Bert on
I
base
got
is just popping off, I think. I'm kind of mad I didn't Duke by
base.
Bert. Yeah, on base. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not exposed at all. Not that I'm not interested. It just like happened that
Yeah.
I don't know much about this ecosystem, and I want to explore. I have Gecko Cat. I got an airdrop. I have Cat
Mm.
with Hat, also an airdrop.
Cat with
Maneki,
hat.
airdrop. Chonky, it was an airdrop. So like honestly, I'm not investing that much into meme coins. I just get airdrops and I hold or sell.
honestly, like I only see them in the headlines. Like the guy made 20 million trading
That's how it works.
Mudang coin or something. I'm like, where was I? Where was I at this moment in time? Like the meme was popping off. I should have known better.
My
You're
also I
crazy.
love this cat jungle gym situation going on here. It's great.
The happiest place for cats.
It's great background. I think
Yeah,
I may have
it's
talked
cat
about some.
season.
It's cat
Cat
season.
season.
Let's go.
Mm.
What I love to do. Do you guys know Pooper Scooper? That's a good. I think I've talked about it before. You should check it
No.
I
out.
think
It's
we talked about it.
Bonk team, Bonk Foundation. They're amazing. So it's a Bonk like tool, and so kind of like you, like I get a lot of these like random shit coins airdropped into my Solana wallets, and I mean Moon of the Bull, like I got a little airdrop and it was cool, but like a bunch of the other ones, I'm like, what is this? So it's cool. So you go on Pooper Scooper, you connect your wallet, and it will literally just scoop up all the shit coins and convert it all into Bonk for you. It's amazing. So I'm just like in all my wallets, I just basically like of meme coins, at least for me on Solana, like Bonk is the Bitcoin of meme coins on Solana, which is a very niche crypto reference. But yes, that's in my opinion the best strategy. All roads lead back to Bonk. Yeah,
I think it's genius. Like it,
Yeah, I
does
agree.
the job for you.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
that's how
agree.
it
easy
should
enough.
be.
Yeah, I should definitely install it because I have like my wallets are like really messy. Like they are very messy. So Pooper Scooper sounds like a good solution.
Pooper Scooper, check it out. I'll send it to you and teach you later.
Thank
Sponsored
you.
by
But-
Bonk.
I think we got a bit sidetracked though. I want to go back a bit to marketing side of things. Yeah. And actually, I wanted to talk a bit about like the social work that you did, for Web2 brands, how it translated into Web3, and what are you doing now? You were focusing a lot on socials also in Cointelegraph as well, I think. And finding a good social media manager seems to be a big pain. Like it was, it is now still. Like I posted a tweet yesterday and it got over 25k impressions, just sort of a rant about why it's so hard to find a good social media manager.
So hard.
So I think it's really it's really important to talk about it. I'm guessing that Alexandra, you did a bunch of hiring also when you were at Cointelegraph and worked with a bunch of clients. Tell us what's the biggest
Yeah.
problems that you've facing.
Yeah, I agree that it's really hard to hire a decent social media manager. We managed to hire maybe four for Cointelegraph. They were specialized in like on different platforms. The most difficult thing was probably to hire someone for the agency because these people were supposed to be versatile, like covering all platforms more or less, also being able to talk to the client, also being good with analytics and reporting, also good with copywriting and the time management because they are supposed to manage a copywriter if we hire a copywriter and a designer because they're not supposed to design things. Yeah, on a side note, whenever I was looking for, sorry, yeah, whenever I was looking for a job and I went on a job interview and someone would expect me to create like film and edit videos or create like visuals for socials, I was like, dude, it's not my job. Like honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
can do that. I can make some explanatory videos. I can film myself talking about things. No problem with that. But I'm not a videographer and I'm not a graphic designer. Like who are you hiring? Are you hiring a social media manager or a graphic designer? I can have some background knowledge, like I know how to use Canva, but if you want your socials to be top notch, like cool, then like you can't really expect this one person to do all these things.
They want everything. This is the
What
classic
about
crypto marketing dilemma, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
and they want it cheap, so that's
Yeah, exactly. And also cheap. Uh,
what
yeah,
about
so
memes? They also
yeah,
consider it like
no, like making memes is not that difficult because there are so many online meme generator websites. It's more about being able to brainstorm and
Yeah.
just have a general, like not general, a crypto specific sense of humor, I'd
You gotta be
say.
like tapped into the culture, right? It's like anyone
Yeah.
can theoretically do it because there's the machines, but it's like anyone can anyone can like get access to Photoshop or anyone can get access to Midjourney or ChatGPT. But to master it is like, as you're talking about, it's like you got to be like deep in the culture. You got to know what's funny. It's so
But I
much.
swear,
Yeah.
Mid-Journey generated basic images where they have been give me like an illustration of a coin or something. Like it might have worked when it just started, but right now it's not. Like it's instant scroll.
It's an
It
art.
doesn't cut it.
It's an art form.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, no, I don't get
You
it.
get some really good Midjourney ones, Paulina. I think you just got to practice the craft. You know, I'm deep on AI Twitter,
Yeah.
and these guys like they're masters. You know,
No,
ladies
you can
and-
get
and
it
men.
good.
Yeah.
It can be good. Like we
Yeah.
can do like I can do some good creative in AI. But what I see is like this typical Midjourney aesthetic where it's
Yeah.
really really simple, and then it's
Yeah, just like typical ChatGPT, like another like really common problem that we had, not that much with no, actually with social media managers too, but mostly with copywriters slash tech writers. It's so hard to find a good crypto copywriter or a
Yep.
good crypto tech writer. I'd say it's more difficult than to find a good social media manager, like honestly. And the main issue is that ever since ChatGPT appeared and became available to masses, 99% of replies and motivational letters and the test tasks are written by non-redacted ChatGPT, and it's
Yeah.
so obvious. Like, I mean, I've been using ChatGPT for work too, but I never left it as ChatGPT generated.
You gotta edit.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
like act like you. I never actually wrote text. Like I never used text written by ChatGPT. I would use ChatGPT to brainstorm, to research, to. Oh wow! I was attacked.
These cats, man. It's like a fun, just like background activity. I'm into
You
it.
picked
Yeah.
the best room.
Let's bet on this shit.
Yeah, there is also a podcast room here, but it was taken, so I had to go for the cat room. I initially wanted to go to the podcast room.
That would have been cool.
Yeah,
It's so
but
cool
Next
that
time.
they have a podcast room there now.
Yeah.
It's like content creation optimized.
Yeah, so I was saying that yeah, and like if you were using ChatGPT for a bit, you can always tell when people are submitting text generated by ChatGPT. And those content creators, tech writers, copywriters, they don't even bother to make some tiny edits
Yeah.
to make it look a bit better. And it's such a shame. Like you have 10 candidates and like 9 of them are sending you identical texts. Like, are you taking me for an idiot? You think I never use ChatGPT or what? Like, it's even offensive. Like, honestly, I got offended a few times.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, did you see social media of like 50, probably 70% of the projects where it's like a block of text and then like 3, 4 hashtags, and then
Yeah.
that's considered good?
Yeah,
Did you
and
guys
also have
just
yeah,
on
go
this
ahead.
note with AI generation and stuff, I like related but separate but very related is like job hunting, right? Like it's so bad right now when you're trying to hire someone because there are literally like all these videos on TikTok and social media of like and tools where you can just like apply to like 10,000 jobs, which is like a click of a button with AI generated resumes. So now all the hiring managers and recruiters are like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like all like, how do you even tell? Like, and some is really obvious, but some is good too. So you're just like, what is AI generated? What's not? And then even if it is, there's just too much of it. So you can't even process the volume. It's a real problem.
I mean,
I don't know.
to be
Yeah.
honest, I can tell within like probably 5, 10 minutes of a call with a person if it's
Yeah.
gonna even go anywhere or not. Sometimes like you jump on a call and then you're like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
I heard it all, because like the application can be really good, but then
Yeah.
you hop on a call and it's just like complete
Shit.
mismatch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like they
had
just
too
know how to
many-
use GPT too well. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I had too many job interviews at Cointelegraph, like with different people. And like, I mean, I was interviewing people, and like at some point, we just agreed with the recruiters that we can like finish the call in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Like, there is no need to go through all the questions. Like, there is no need to give it a try whatsoever. Like, if 5 minutes on, you're like, well, let's finish right now, then like there is zero point in wasting your time. And the best, like the best in a bad way, the most cringe interview I've ever had was with a
Oh, I love
person
this.
who was trying to use ChatGPT while the interview. So
No
we were-
way.
yeah, like we were like, first they were apparently reading a ChatGPT generated intro. They were just
Nice.
literally reading, and it was apparently ChatGPT generated. And then like, I would ask something, and they were like, "Give me a second." They type something.
They're like, let me
And-
think real quick. Type, 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 type.
Yeah.
But typing.
Yes, and I started asking some more specific questions, like, okay, so we need you to be like really deep into this industry. Do you trade any meme coins on Solana? And they were like, Solana is not a meme coin.
What?
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I don't know. Paulina, you said
Judging.
Solana wasn't being quoted earlier. Maybe you're... No, I'm kidding.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
Damn.
yeah, thanks. I know Solana is not a meme coin. Of course it's not. But do you know any meme coins on
Jesus
Solana?
Christ.
Yes, it was a hard pass. Like, no. But
But
yeah,
like-
well, it happens.
The
It
gall of
happens.
these people. It's crazy.
Actually, I just remembered I got an ad recently on Instagram, like one of these Reels ads, where it was literally that, but they used an iPhone with like things to attach it to the screen, you know, just like a case that attaches itself to the screen. Yeah, that one, that one.
Octobuddy.
And it's an app where you attach it while you have an interview, and it, you know, processes the information the interviewer tells you,
Well, like I
and
hold it
generates
up to
the
the
answer
screen?
right away. No, you just glue it to the screen of your computer so the interviewer doesn't see it, right? But it hears everything it says and gives you the answer instantly. And all you have to do is like read,
This is
right?
a
So
problem.
it looks like you're looking in the camera. And I was just like, okay, why am I getting this? Second of all,
This
this
is
is
wild.
scary.
This is
Yeah.
really wild. But
And
I
it was
mean,
going viral, like viral.
my question, like honest, genuine question. Okay, you got the job. Like, imagine you passed this interview, you got the job, but there is probation period. You'll be kicked out in like 2 weeks max if you
I
can't
think
even
everyone
handle
thinks
an
they...
interview.
Everyone thinks they can fake it. I mean, everyone, let's be honest, you know, we've all done it. We all fake it till we make it. But there's like a balance of how much are you faking? Like there's that final 5-10% where you're like, okay, I want to challenge myself and grow. And they're like, I'm faking like 80% of it. You're like, I'm fucked. But they're
I
not
think,
thinking about that, I don't think.
They would still put Cointelegraph in their bio on X. Like,
Yeah.
For 2 months even. That's enough.
Scamsters, they just keep running the scheme over and over. And I've had bosses and coworkers like that too, actually. So it's not out of this world. Unfortunate. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but I'm annoyed at this because the amount of DMs I got also from yesterday was insane, and I can tell right away. There were a few creative ones, so I get it but then I was just like,
the only way to fight a bad AI is with a good AI. So now you need to get an AI bot that reads your Twitter inbox, and then it's like the AI is like, this is AI generated, and then it can like. It's an AI filter for your AI, and then you put an AI on that AI, and then you got AIs for AIs, and then, there you go.
I wouldn't even like spend time replying, but also I don't want to be an asshole. So then I kind of feel like I have to at least say something. So yeah.
ChatGPT can help with that.
Just close your DMs. Just close them.
I mean, I want the good people to come, right? So it's kind of like a chicken and the egg problem. But anyway, I want to hear about the experiment, Alexandra, that you were running last week. You posted, So just to recap, Alexandra posted a tweet where she was basically asking people she told people that they can book a time with her through Calendly whenever, whatever, and ask her anything: marketing strategy, influencer strategy, brand, like how to be a good reply guy, anything they want. And it's free for all, pretty much, for a donation that they would think
donation based, not free.
Exactly.
Not free. Yeah. It was supposed to be donation based.
It was supposed to be. So, what are your learnings, thoughts, feelings? Would you do this again? Was this a good experiment? How long will it be running for? A lot of questions.
Actually, it's a nice coincidence because today is the last day of this social experiment. What I learning number one, if you say donation based, it means free for 99.9% of people. And I was surprised because that's not how I think. Like every time I hear that something is donation based, I'm like, okay, it's nice, thank you. I can decide how much I can afford, how much I want to pay. I can decide how much value it brought to me and pay accordingly, which is kind of cool. I can give like $5, but still I'm going to give something. Actually, we had this discussion with a bunch of my friends. Like, it's not Web3 related, but especially if you are doing some like spiritual practices, like, I don't know, even osteopathy or tarot readings or whatever, and you are asking your friends to do it for you. Like, your friends may tell you that like it's free for you, but when it comes to their kind of professional services, or especially something that is esoteric, I would always pay. I would, like, if they don't take money from me, I would bring them chocolate, I would send flowers, whatever. But like, I don't want to be energetically indebted. I think that it's like really important to pay back in any possible way. And it was news to me that not everyone thinks this way. Like really. So learning number one, if you want to make money, never say it's donation based. You should say the price loud and clear, and probably it's going to work. If you say donation based, it means free. That's learning number one. Learning number two, if it's free, aka donation based, people do not really value this thing because it's something that you can cancel, reschedule, don't show up. It does not, like, they did not give anything, they did not invest in it. Free things are free. It means they're not valuable. So why would it bother?
If you don't mind me asking, what was if you don't mind me asking, what was the cancellation rate or reschedule rate you felt like? 50%, more, less?
Well, we're getting there.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, so last week I had 5 calls. So it was Thursday and Friday. I had 5 calls, and there was 1 no-show out of these 5 calls. So the 6th was a no-show. And I was totally booked out for this whole week. I had like 20 calls this week. I was supposed to have 7 calls on
Oh my
Monday,
God.
like full day of calls for free, because by Monday I figured out no one is gonna pay. Uh,
Right.
and that it was pretty disappointing, but I was like, okay, I promised I'm gonna keep going for
How long
free,
were these
whatever.
calls? 15,
30 or
30?
45. 30 or 45.
Wow.
So
Okay.
there were two slots options, yeah. And I DM'd one of the people I knew, the 7th person on Monday, and I said like, dude, I have 7 calls on Monday. Would you mind rescheduling to any other day because I'm gonna die? So he rescheduled. That was the only cancellation, like not even a cancellation. It was just a request to reschedule from my side. All others were non-shows or cancellations from my client's side. So yesterday I had 3 no-shows. Today I had also 3 no-shows, and it's amazing because I had free time. Like, I mean, I'm not
Uh,
getting paid anyway, so it's like it's really good. Like, I mean, it's annoying if someone cancels a call with you or schedules a call with you if you wanted something from these people, but I
mm,
didn't want anything from these people. I thought like I was kind of about to help them, but if they don't want that, that's good that they canceled.
yeah.
It's great. Like, thanks for giving my free time back to me. It's really nice from your side. Thanks.
But then if you sit around for them and like wait, for example, if I know that I have a call at 1, I mean, it depends with who, right? But then I kind of have to mentally prepare for it. So I can't, like, I block out that time of the day. I can't go anywhere else. And then if I'm there for 10 minutes already and they don't show up, then I'm annoyed.
I wasn't waiting for 10 minutes. I had 6 minutes waiting policy. So I waited for 6 minutes, and
Mm.
then I sent an email like, hey, thanks for booking me today. I waited for you for 6 minutes. You didn't show up. You can rebook me later for a fee. Thank you. Bye.
Did you collect any information in the? Because I remember with Catalan, like there's a bunch of cool stuff you can do, right? You can like collect forums, ask questions. You could even like build them. Did you like what did you include in the when they had a
There
book?
was. Yeah, there was just like one question, like your name and what you want to talk about. Not everyone answered what they wanted to talk about. So some of the
Interesting.
calls were kind of surprising. Yeah, but the good thing is there were no creepy calls. I was kind of anxious that there will be some creepy
Yeah.
dudes who will like ask some weird questions or tell me some weird stuff or show me some weird stuff. It never happened. I can say I had like three or
Thank you, Base
four.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like 3 or 4 like really nice calls. I would not
That's good.
like I was like, I mean, they were fulfilling. They were like actually fulfilling. People were nice. They joined on time. They asked like genuine nice questions, and I felt like I could actually bring some value there. And like you can bring value to people who know what they're asking. There were people who were like, oh, well, I have some ideas. I wanted to run them through you. I was like, yeah, cool.
Mm.
Okay. How can I help? I don't know. I just like, this is the first time I'm talking to someone about this idea. I don't know what I
Mm.
want to talk about. Like, that was the moment when I was like, okay, what am I doing here? Probably I'm not bringing any value. I'm just wasting my time, and I'm kind of wasting their time too because they don't know what they want. And I'm not in a position to decide for them what they want. Yeah, so no creeps, which is good. I think it's great that there were no creeps, no creepy calls so far. I got paid a few times. I got a few
Ah.
donations. Yes, this happened yesterday or and before yesterday. Amazing.
Was
I
it
felt
after the
That's
like
a
calls or
win.
before the calls? Like
after the calls. After the calls,
so they had the call and they're like, this was so worth it that I want to send her. Like I feel like I should pay her something or
there
like
was
donate
one
something.
person who like explicitly asked. Like he explicitly asked, like, send me the wallet after the call, please.
Wow. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, that was nice. Thank you, Anon.
Was
What else am I?
that was one of the good calls or one of the
Yeah, that was
pointless
and
ones?
it was a good call too. It was a good call and a good approach. Yeah, what else? What I was about to say? No creeps. Don't do things for free. Oh yeah, and after the call, I was sending questionnaires anonymous questionnaires with all sorts of different questions, like how did you learn about me, why you booked the call, what you wanted help with, was it helpful, and a bunch of questions like what do you hate about crypto, what you think is the biggest problem, what's the biggest challenge, what you like about crypto, and just some random questions. I mean, if I'm not getting any monetary value out of those calls, I can just get some inspiration.
And what were the biggest problems slash challenges?
Well, it's like the answers were not really surprising. The biggest problem in crypto adoption, users onboarding, scammers, and monetization. Like consumer businesses, it's hard to make money for consumer businesses. Also, yeah, rug pull scams, as we already mentioned. Education aspects. Yeah,
Would you
that's
say that most people who booked the calls were like builders slash founders, or were they like, people who are trying to find a job in Web3 transition to Web3 creators?
there were everyone. There were founders, there were devs, there were copywriters who were looking for a job. There were reply guys, social media managers, marketing managers,
Wow.
aspiring KOLs, like really different people. Like I'd say that there were no repetitive calls, so it was like really diversified.
It's really interesting.
So-
What? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Polly. Yeah.
Go for it.
No, I was just gonna ask, like, what was your favorite conversation of all these? I mean, I'm sure there were a lot, but like, what was the most interesting? If you can disclose, you don't have to obviously give too many details, but what was your
My
favorite conversation? Yeah.
My favorite conversation was with a very young girl who's an aspiring reply guy, reply girl. It was just sweet. I felt like a mom or an elder sister.
Bit of
but
mentorship. Yeah,
yeah, it just felt nice.
that's
Aw.
good. We need more of
Uh,
that. More
yeah.
women in crypto and more
Connect
people
us.
doing good work. Yeah.
I'm searching for some. So if
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's looking for a job. Yeah, so I think I can connect you.
Nice. That would be nice. I would. But would you do this experiment again? Not on donation base, maybe this time, but generally. I saw that you said that it's kind of like a test, also just for consultancy that you would potentially want to explore.
Yeah, so as of tomorrow, I'm supposed to start charging people up front because I promised to have an experiment for a week and the week is past. So I need like and I have bookings for tomorrow, and I guess I need to inform these people that if they want to keep those bookings, they are gonna pay.
Well, and you can bake that right into Calendly though, right? Because if I
Yeah,
recall, there's literally like a buy here, like, and you should, because that was actually my question too. It's like you should, like, what would you charge? Like you should charge, like,
And
That's
sounds
what
like you're gonna
everyone
turn it on.
told me. Like, actually, like, I mean, I'm a pretty bad salesperson. I'm a terrible salesperson. And if I were selling someone else's time, I would have been a better person. Like, I mean, I can, and I did that a lot. I would like stand up for my direct reports. I would stand for my team. I would stand for my friends. But if someone is kind of using me, I'm like, okay,
Oops.
maybe I deserved it. Or like, hey, can someone please come and save me? Like I'm normally
Right.
saving others. Can someone come for me? A cat just came for me. Hello.
Oh, well, the cat's coming to save you. That's what it is.
They're too small, but there are like 7 of them here. So yeah, probably
Cat
they
gang.
can
Yeah.
they can make a difference. They
I
they
think
can
Power
it's
outnumber.
decentralization.
Oh my god. Hi.
That's
I think
good.
it's like actually a common problem that like marketers are bad at marketing themselves. Like,
Yeah.
so if you're social media and you can be a killer social media for brands, but your own personal account is just like, what the hell is this?
That's what they
Because you
always
don't
say.
have time for
Yeah.
that. Like actually,
Exactly.
if you are working overtime for a certain project, then you don't really have time for your own socials. And that was actually my problem in Web2 socials. Like when I was running Reeboks, Instagram, and all other platforms, I like literally did not post anything on my own Instagram for like a whole year because I was so sick of it too. I
Yeah.
like probably I had time and I went out to places. I took pictures there. I just did not feel like posting them because it felt like a job.
Yeah.
You're pretty consistent with Twitter though. with X.
Yeah, like I like Twitter. I think it's just like the matter of taste. I like it better than Instagram. That's why I am ready to invest my free time on posting.
But it's funny, like you said that you left Cointelegraph to kind of take a chill pill and relax and spend time for yourself. But then I think right after you said that you joined this FOMO magazine on Solana.
It's like 2 hours a day, so it's
Okay.
like it's chill pill. It's actually chill pill. Like I mean, it's a pretty different environment from Cointelegraph because it's a small team and it's more degen fun vibe. We're doing videos, we're writing scripts, we're running Twitter Spaces, we're doing this magazine. Like everyone can contribute to that, so it's a bit more creative and chill. While Cointelegraph has all big organizations,
Yep.
and it's less Web3 vibe, even though it's the biggest Web3
It's
media
crypto
due
media.
to its size.
Yeah.
Due to its size, it's less Web3 vibe.
It's fun to be
Yeah.
with the proper degens, and getting weird with it. Yeah. What's
But also
what's
just-
some of the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go for it.
No, I was gonna say, what's some of the most interesting stuff you guys are doing right now? Like, we should give them a little shout out, and what's going on there? Any alpha you want to share? Yeah.
Yeah, got some alpha. So we are making some content at the Founders Villa, and
yes.
Another hopefully banger video is due tomorrow. We filmed it today, and it should be out tomorrow. Huge shout out to David, who is a killer videographer. I don't know when and how he's gonna edit the video since it's due tomorrow, and I think he hasn't started to edit it yet. But he's gonna make it. Yeah, it should be. It should be fun. It should be fun. It's like the one that we made at Breakpoint. It's pretty much the same vibe and same style, just with a little twist. And it's gonna tell about this whole villa stuff, like just showcasing what's happening here.
Can't wait.
I think that video got more views or like engagement on your account than it was on the Solana like Breakpoint.
The official
account, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true, and I actually don't know why. It just happened.
Community strong. Yeah.
I think, you see it throughout now. Everybody's talking about founder-led content, this and that, and more so than founders, just like team-led content when there is, but even not the like specific team, even if there are creators, KOLs that do creative content, that always stands out on the feed. And it was a fun video. Yeah. And you were on it and you posted it, so it kind of makes sense.
Actually, it was like totally improvised. Like there was like zero script for that. We were just like going around.
That's the best type of content right now, right? People love unscripted, raw, like just fucking authentic, right?
And we kept running into people who are like pretty Twitter famous, like Gigi, Sia, Bangers. Like they all just happened to be around, and we're like, hey, do you want to join? And they were like, yeah, of course, why not? And it was cool.
Are you also contributing to the videos that the super team in Dubai does? Or?
Yeah, well, actually, the majority of these videos are produced by FOMO team. So yeah, I'm contributing as a core member of super team and also as a member of FOMO. So it's all intertwined.
No, those videos are really like well shot and well edited.
It's David.
Yeah, but do you
give him a shout out?
Is there like like a quota of the videos that you want to make, or you just found that this is the best format for the super team right now?
Well, it depends. I don't write scripts for all videos. I just write scripts when I'm explicitly asked to write scripts, or when I see a script and I'm like, hey, how about we change this and that? We want to be funny. Like it's important to be funny on socials, especially on crypto Twitter, but we don't want to be too cringe.
Yeah.
Because
there's a fine line.
Yeah.
Can I get a hot take?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you're currently at so it's Solana Villa, right? But was it also Solana? What was it was kind of like the girls' house, right before Breakpoint. Were you there? Island DAO. Yeah, was it Island? Yeah, but I don't know. It's just so funny because there was so much. It's hard. Right? There's so much like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? but I feel like a lot of the video content, it was just kind of like very polarizing. I was curious if you had any hot takes on if you enjoyed it, or or if you didn't like it. I'm kind of neutral. I thought it was a good effort, but I didn't really have an opinion either way. But curious, yeah.
I have not seen much, to be
Okay.
honest. I found out about this whole thing when it was over, and it's
Yeah.
mostly because I was suspended on Twitter for like a month.
Oh no.
How-
What were you
yeah,
shilling?
I was not shilling anything. I was suspended. Like, we don't know for sure
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
was suspended, but most likely I was suspended because I engaged with a viral tweet that was posted by Elon Musk's imposter, and he got suspended, and I got suspended, and a bunch of other people who engaged got suspended.
That's so stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not posting anything like polarizing, nothing political. I don't shill anything. I'm not even selling my tweets. If you see that I'm
Yeah.
promoting or posting something in favor of a project, it's either because I'm really using it and I really love it, or because I know the team who launched it. And even if I'm not really using it, I at least know that they are not scammers.
Yeah. That's important.
Mm.
Well, I love it.
Yeah, yeah, so
Ringing
like
endorsement.
I'm not really shilling anything, and I was not tweeting anything like dangerous. If you check my like I was when I got suspended, it was like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? So I was scrolling through my replies or tweets, and that was the only potentially explosive thing that I did. That reply to that account, and it got suspended, and everyone got suspended there.
The
So
Twitter rules for
that's
like
yeah.
getting banned or shadow banned, it's so opaque, and like I know like Elon open sourced it and whatnot, but it hasn't solved
I
the
mean,
issue. Yeah.
let's be fair. Also, Instagram. My like old Instagram personal account that was closed got suspended a while back. Never heard
Oh.
from the support team. Nothing. And you never know the reason. I mean, obviously, I wasn't even a crypto then. Like, I could not possibly do anything wrong.
Well, Paulina, I don't know what kind of content you used to be posting back then. No, I'm kidding.
But to wrap it up, also because of the video content and everything, I'm just curious. What's your take, Alexandra, on like going beyond Twitter and maybe into TikTok with videos or YouTube?
Or Reels?
I'm not a YouTube person. Honestly, I'm not a YouTube person. YouTube is so much not my platform. Normal people, if they want to learn something new, they would most likely open YouTube and watch videos there. I would read an article, I would Google, and I would read. I don't like watching YouTube videos. Like sometimes I do. I like some crypto content creators. For instance, I really like a show, the French dude, like the biggest French speaking crypto influencer. I'm also doing this not to forget French, but in overall, I would rather read than watch something. I'm a boomer in this sense. That's also maybe the reason why I like Twitter. It's because I like text. I really like writing. I like reading. But
An auteur.
but I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like crypto is kind of expanding from being just on Twitter to Instagram and to TikTok. And I find lots of crypto people I knew from Twitter on Instagram. And a year ago, if you met someone on a conference, they would never ask, "What's your Instagram?" And now they are asking, "What's your Instagram?" too.
Interesting.
Yes. So
I've experienced that
Instagram feels
with
more
people.
personal at this point. It's just like, no. It's
I feel
mine.
like what I've encountered is I was at Korea Blockchain Week and Token, and I felt like it was a very like Asian thing. I mean, I am Asian, but I'm a Korean American, but living in the U.S., and so I'm more thinking from a Western perspective, like Telegram and Twitter. There's a lot of people I met out here this year, especially from like Hong Kong, Seoul, and everything, and they're just like, "What's your Instagram?" I'm like, "I don't want to," and they're like, "No, but like that's where I do business." I'm like, "Okay, like fucking yeah." So there's a lot of people I'm now connected with on who I don't really know all that personally, but now it's kind of weird. They're looking at my stories, and but I guess in some cases that's how business is done. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, my Instagram is not that crypto related. Like, I mean, I feel like I have not developed my, like, even though I'm a social media person, like for my personal Instagram, I have not developed like this balance, because there is like lots of lifestyle content. Like
Yeah.
me and my friends, like I'm eating this food right now. I'm sitting with this cat
Yeah.
here. So it's probably not that interesting for crypto people who are following me. But at the same time, I'm doing lots of Web3 networking. I'm going to Web3 places. I'm
Yeah.
posting something crypto related, and that's not really relevant for my Web2 friends. So everyone is not probably that happy with my Instagram.
No, but
I
the
don't know.
secret is
Except me.
the secret is, and Polina sees this because we're friends on Instagram, but my Instagram story approach, I post a lot on stories. That's my like Twitter. I don't know. I just enjoy it more because I'm a very visual person, I guess. So I'll post lifestyle content, art, music, but then always there's like 10% that's like me shilling crypto to my friends, but I always try and make it as non-shill as possible. I'll be like, look at this chart. BlackRock just posted it. Or I don't even say it like that. I'm like, BlackRock just posted it. And then I just let the chart speak for itself. Like, I think I posted it today, which is like crypto adoption is outpacing or matching the early internet. So I just posted that and I'm like,
Blake
look at
would
the
post like
scoreboard,
food,
Yeah.
meme, crypto,
Crypto.
meme.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
how you
just
get them. It's
layers,
very subtle.
layers.
Yeah, layer it
Advertising
between
them.
lifestyle, And it'd be
Yeah,
a
That's
you're
crypto.
so
growing
bored.
the you're growing the pie, sir. Thank you. Thanks
That's
for
what I'm trying
Onboarding
to
the
do.
masses.
You're driving adoption.
Through my Instagram stories, like food looks tasty,
Yes.
but also crypto. And then
This is
I've-
the alpha strategy for driving adoption.
Boys Club is
Yeah,
really good for that,
exactly.
by the way. I've been on a lot of dates, and I'm like, and I'll be like, blah, 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 and be like, Boys Club, you should check them out. And be like, what's Boys Club? Like, well, it's ironic. It's actually for women, and blah, blah, blah. And now I have some people who are not at all into crypto sending me Boys Club content every now and then. I'm like, yes.
They're
Good
also
job,
good at
Boys Club.
Instagram. Like Boys
Yeah.
Club are good at
Great
Instagram.
content. I actually just posted
Yeah.
one right now, like an hour ago on my story. Yeah. Because it was
I can
about
envision-
a musician. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh
Go ahead.
yeah, okay. I can envision a FOMO also like doing similar things on TikTok or Instagram.
Yes,
So.
yeah. And actually, we're getting some nice feedback that like some people are coming to Super Team or to projects from Instagram or from TikTok, because it's driving adoption, like bringing normies to crypto through those not that crypto specific socials. I think it's like the next big thing, actually.
I think it's very underserved, honestly. And I think, like, you guys, I mean, it's something Pauline and I have talked about too. And I think we should explore it, like, how we can really. And then someone posted on Twitter like a month or two ago, I remember. But if you just if you just search crypto on any of these platforms, like, the bar is so low for good quality content. It's like,
Yeah.
So whoever actually makes that leap and starts to build up a media brand there's a lot of opportunity. Yeah.
I think Blake, you should be our content creator for Instagram for Myosin. That's it.
I mean,
Decided.
it could be
Wrap
fun.
it
It
up.
could be fun. One day. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we should wrap up here. Thanks, Alexander, for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me.
This was so fun. Oh, well, I was going to say, I was like, where can people find you? But I guess it's right on Twitter, right? So at Crypto Bae,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
No, at Encrypted Bae. Crypto Bae was taken.
Right. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Encrypted Bae.
Whoops. I may have put the wrong. That was on me. I did it in a rush. I'm sorry. Yeah. But we'll fix that later. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you tagged me in a tweet, so it's okay.
Yeah. No, but the live stream
Today.
that people are watching right now, I may have put the wrong handle.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow,
But-
okay.
That was on me because I did it last minute. Sorry. Yeah. We'll fix
No
that.
problem.
All right.
Thanks, everyone, for joining, and we'll see you online.
Thank you.
We'll see you online.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.